Jovial Mind Tarot here with your mid-April 2024 tarot and oracle card readings. I'm doing the inner world of the Capricorn collective for the mid-month of April, and we're gonna start off with the general energies for this month, what's going on in your inner world, and as well as some messages from spirit. So let's see what is happening for you, Capricorn. You're going to use this astro dice here to connect with the energies. So spirit, what are the messages for Capricorn, for the Capricorn collective for the mid-month of April? Thank you, spirit. So we have the 4th house, Sagittarius, and this is Venus. No, this is, yeah. Yes, this is Venus. I thought it was Mercury at first, but there are no horns. So this is Venus. Okay. So Venus talks about mostly money and love. Right? And then we have the 4th house here. So what can we say about these three? So the Venus, yeah, as we say, it talks about money, love, mostly your aesthetics, how you look. Maybe you could be Capricorn, you could have Sagittarius in your chart and you're looking quite good. You can be a woman here with Venus, you don't have to be, but you're exuding Venus energy. So maybe you're looking for two main things, which is money and love. Money and or love. You could find money and or love in something that you do. Maybe when you travel, you may find that, or in something that you do, in terms of your, spirituality. Sagittarius also talks about it's like exploring, seeking. So maybe you're looking for love here, or you're looking for money, and it has to do something maybe with some 4th house matters, which is looking for a family, looking to create a family with someone, or maybe you may be looking, if you're Sagittarius, if you're a Capricorn woman, you're looking quite beautiful, or maybe not. If you're a Capricorn man, you can still have that Venus allure. Maybe you have your Sagittarius, your Venus is in Sagittarius, but in any case, you're looking quite good at this time in mid-April. Fourth, maybe you could be exploring, this is the second house talks more about like homes and stuff like that. This is more of a family. The 4th house, more family, roots, ancestry, youth. So you could also be looking more youthful, or being told that you're looking more youthful. Maybe you get compliments. You could be getting a compliment from a Sagittarius. So all of this could be happening for you, but I think you're looking quite good with Venus here. Maybe you also looking to work from home as well, because I can't help that 4th house. Yeah. Maybe you're looking to work from home, something simple as that. All right, so let's see what's going on in your inner world there, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's going on in your inner world, Capricorn? What is going on for the Capricorn collective for the mid-month of April 2024, Spirit? My goal is to take 1 or 2 cards from this deck, but hasn't been turning out that way, but I don't want to take more than 4 because it's just too much, you know. It becomes overwhelming and it kind of takes, you know, takes away my focus from what the message is trying to say. Okay, but Spirit, what are the messages for the Capricorn collective for the mid-month of April? Thank you, Spirit. One more shuffle. A similar card came out for Sagittarius. So if you would like, you're inclined to listen to that read, you can. Okay, so we have the ring. Talks about commitment here. Any kind of commitment. Love. You know, it could be a commitment for business, signing contracts. The ring could symbolize anything now. We have here the river. So maybe something is moving smoothly. I'm going to look into that because I'm not quite sure. I've never seen this card in terms of reading it for anyone before. So I'll have to look into that card. But anyway, we have the shadow. So maybe you can be looking at your shadow, looking at in the shadow, you know, at the shadow of others in your life. But I think it's more looking at your shadow because this is going on in your inner world. Then we have Gnosis. I have to look again at what, I think this is talking about some kind of spirituality, but I have to look at this card again. And then we have the Castle. So this is talking about what you value. What is most precious to you? Could be talking about material possessions or experiences that you hold valuable. Something in for you is valuable here, and it has to do something with the shadow. So let us see here what comes out. Okay. So the shadow now is which one? Yeah, flipped out. So this card asks us to delve in into the qualities of the shadow self. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world we begin to separate from the whole, rather than getting to know the qualities and the content of our shadow. Okay, so it's almost saying like denying, talking about denying. Could be denying that you have a shadow. I think in spirituality, it's not about rejecting the shadow, but it's about seeing your shadow, observing it, seeing when it's at play, you know, find out what it's saying to you. Engage with your shadow in a healthy way, you know, finding some kind of balance. So for example, a mundane example could be, okay, say you gamble too much. The shadow wouldn't be totally getting rid of gambling at all, but it says maybe you can do it maybe once a week or once a month or something like that, whatever the balance is, where it's not once a week, I would say once a month or once every couple months, you know, so that you're not totally rejecting it because it becomes amplified when you deny it. Right? It's like it wants to be noticed. It wants to be acknowledged. Right? So then we have Gnosis here. I've seen this card before. It's just I cannot remember. There's so many cards in here. You have to forgive me. this gnosis XX. So this gnosis talks about innermost knowing, mystic truths. The true knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books or on library shelves. Rather, gnosis points to deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that arises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. So it's like engaging with the shadow by actually looking at it and examining it within yourself. You are forever, once you experience the knowing, right? This card signifies a knowing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of gnosis. So it's like studying your shadow, observing it, seeing when it comes out, you know, the triggers, when you should indulge, when you should not. You know, you control your shadow does not control you. You know, how to maybe express your shadow in more healthy ways, you know, that is not so destructive. Make sure this camera is still on. Oh dear, did I just butt it with my foot? Okay. Hope you could still see. Sorry about that, guys. It's just, this thing is just a pain. Okay, so indulging in the shadow by knowing it, right? And when you do so, it's like you're experiencing it. It's part of your wealth of knowledge. It becomes valuable to you. This inner knowing is valuable to you. So what, Capricorn, what shadow are you engaging with, or you're observing about yourself? What part of your shadow self, or what in your shadow self are you observing? It could be that you're observing something in the month, maybe in the mid-month of April. Maybe it has to do something with a commitment. Let's look at River. So River, the stream, the flow, the current. The river washes away what is no longer necessary. The river carries us further down the stream of transformation. So is it saying that a particular commitment that you are in now is making you observe your shadow self? Making you delve deeper into your shadow? Is that what this is saying? Yeah, it's like the beginning and ending, right? So it's like the circle of life. Maybe it talks about the ring in this case maybe talk about some cycle, a particular cycle that you just completed. Maybe you were in a particular, you experienced something, it's the end of that cycle, and it helped you to notice your shadow. And now you're kind of engaging with it, observing it, when it comes out, what are the triggers, and things like that. And if it resonates with you, let me know. I'm very curious to find out what this is. So let's see what do you call this? The Akashic Tarot has to add. The Akashic Tarot, the Akashic Library or Akashic Records talks about what we're supposed to experience in this lifetime. What are the lessons that we're supposed to learn? Why are we here in terms of what is the objective of the soul here in this lifetime, in any particular lifetime. So let us do one more shuffle and then we will you'll see what the cards have to say. Spirit, what are the messages for the Capricorn collective? It's like it wants to jump out of my hands. All right, so okay, so we have that card. This card has come out quite a few times now. So we have the wing messenger. So this is definitely some kind of relationship here that's over. So this relationship has ended because if you observe this, if you observe this card, you will see that there's no one sitting here. The two people have left. All right, and it could be that spirit put an end to it because it was quite unhealthy, and they want you to rebuild something new, right? It's not a healing connection, but it does show you, it was there to show you something. I'll look into the divine physician, but I don't think this had to end, but it taught you a lot. It taught you about yourself. It taught you about your shadow. What could your shadow be? You know, maybe you saw the shadow of others. Now we have the King of Forces. So this is like the King of Wands here. So Capricorn, this could be you, the King of Wands. You have fire in your chart, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Or this could be a King of Wands that you were, you know, in a relationship with. Then we have clearing the way. So with clearing the way here, it's more about like roadblocks. Though I'm trying to figure out if the upright or the reverse is the one where there were blocks in this relationship. It could go no further. This couple here, you know, clearing the way is removing obstacles, removing blocks. For this couple, they're removing, but here there are many obstacles. At least I think this is what the card means. I'll look further into it, but that's what I'm getting from these cards. And through these obstacles, you were able to, this could be talking about seeing lawyers to end the relationship. It could be a divorce. It could be a custody battle with the Seven of Forces here. You could be going through this with a King of Wands. You know, a fire sign person, or they can have it in their chart. Let's look at the King of Forces. Oops. Great. All right. Something fell behind the thing that I needed. So the King of Forces, let's see what this is. King of Forces. Roses. All right, so we have forces here. Queen of Forces, King of Forces. Now, it says this card indicates the presence of a man who has powerful and positive energy. Okay, so this person is honest and gentle. So this could be someone that could be coming into your life. But somehow with these cards, I don't get that. But anyway, he could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or your life in general. Further clue as to who this is, this person could be involved in, he could be an electrician or involved with electronics. He could like astronomy, physics, geology, you know, all the earth sciences. Wait, am I looking at the, yeah, so the King of Forces is the King of, yeah, the King of Wands. Or this could be even you. So let's see about the king, the key, the four of keys. All right, so clearing the way is the four of keys. But what about if it's in the reverse? Yeah, the way, oh, it's saying the way is being cleared. An obstruction you thought would be daunting can be quickly dispatched. Oh, but it has to do something with this seven of forces here, but it's saying that the relationship has already ended. The divine physician. Number 6. This is interesting. Yeah, you see? This wasn't healthy. This was not a healthy connection. Someone here, because this King of Forces has good intentions, so I'm more inclined to think that this is you, because you're looking at your shadow self. That's why I'm saying this. This could be you putting the final end to a divorce here. You saw this as an obstacle, but I think it was this relationship enabled you to look at your shadow self and really study that. I mean, not just say, okay, I have this shadow, but actually feeling it and experiencing your shadow. You know, as I said before, noticing the triggers and when you step into your shadow, what it feels like when it comes, you know, and things like that, and observing it within yourself. So I know you're looking for something more balanced. You're looking for something more balanced. But first you got to remove the obstacle, or put the finishing touches. Not really the finishing touches, but kind of put in a complete and final end to a particular cycle. I'm inclined to believe that you were married here, Capricorn, for the person I'm connecting with. Let's see now, what is the outcome? You know, any further information about the spread, Spirit? Thank you. Any further information, Spirit, about the spread? Let me keep checking this phone to make sure it's okay. Yeah, it seems okay. All right. Ooh, something fell on the floor. Yeah, it's scribe talking about knowledge here. Wisdom. This fell on the floor, but I'll put it to one side. One more. Got the deck. Spirit, what are the additional messages here? What is the outcome? So we have and Lorelei. Interesting. Okay, so we have home in the sky. You could be moving there, Capricorn, deciding to take flight or to visit somewhere, make somewhere different your home. And I think I'm getting that from the Sagittarius, because look at this. There's home, which is number 4, Cancer, home and family, and then we have Sagittarius talking about travel. and we have home in the sky. So it's almost like lifting off and not quite knowing where you're going to land yet. Day and night. So with this day and night, this person is observing, they're observing life in general. It's like maybe you've been through a dark period here and you're moving into the light. The moon is at the back. So any illusions or questions that you had in your mind, I'm thinking that it's to the back of you. You're kind of more clear about things. You're holding the sun in your hands here. So everything is revealed, everything is exposed. I don't think you have any additional questions, but you're ready to move forward. And it's like almost like the world is your oyster. So here we have all is connected, talking about everything that we experience in this life is for purpose. It's all connected, and we all have a reason. You know, everyone is connected to everyone else. We learn our lessons, right? So that is and Lorelei. Lorelei is interesting. It's an interesting card because this mermaid here, she has full control, right? She is in her own element, and she is well aware of her power here with this boat that she's holding on to that anchor, right? And at any moment she could flick her wrist and these guys could drown. But she doesn't do that. You know, it's like she knows she has the power, but she chooses not to use it. And I think this is the situation here. I think you have power in a situation, and I don't think you are abusing it. So maybe that has to do with part of your shadow. It's like, okay, even though I can do something, I choose not to. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Tell me what this is about, if you're willing to share. So let's see, what is the advice, Spirit? What is the advice for the Capricorn collective here? This candle is going out. All right. What is the collective? What is the advice for the collective? One more shuffle. Yeah. Yep. Just what I said. You have the power within your hands. And look, this card came out, I mean, so many times. Yes, and we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity it presents, and indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So you're grateful for your ability to use your intuition when you're not sure about something. You're grateful for all the opportunities that you have. It's like almost like with this card here, the world is at your feet. So we have here empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation, and I think that's what's going on with you here, Capricorn. You can do something, if you wanted to, but you choose not to because you kind of understand in the bigger picture. We have adversity. I accept challenges are the best way to learn. And envy. I'm the same as everybody, but different challenges. So we see challenges, and talking about is not seeing everything like all of you or all of them, you know, him against her, he against she against she, him against him. It's more of, okay, we have these challenges. I see my own shadow, and I am willing to move forward now and have empathy for a particular situation that was difficult. Yeah. You're rebuilding. You're definitely rebuilding something. Now let's look at that thing again. Number 6. The reverse is like the Hierophant. Taking care of yourself again. Maybe you put too much energy into this relationship, into this person. If this is work, you put too much energy into work. But I'm seeing more of a relationship here, an actual human relationship or romantic relationship. If not, take it as it resonates. All right? So I hope it helped and I hope it resonated, Capricorn. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Capricorn. Bye.